Folks, that is video that was shot on Sunday at a mall in Biloxi, Mississippi, where a security guard pepper sprayed Rapper Boosie at the particular mall. Now, he was there shopping with his daughter when a crowd gathered around to take photos and video of him. He had just performed the night before in the city. Then police were called, and then there was an altercation outside of the mall. And then after that, as his entourage traveled down the road, they were pulled over. Police officers arrested several members of his entourage, and then all of a sudden, his bag of jewelry totaling more than $1 million, he says, was stolen. Police department, they say no jewelry was ever found. That was on Sunday, but things changed just 3 days later. I sat down with the rapper yesterday here in Atlanta to get his side of the story. Check this out. So take us back to this mall in Biloxi, Mississippi. What happened?
I was in the mall shopping, me, my daughter, a couple guys, my security. I was in one store. They had like 50 people outside the store taking pictures through the glass. When I saw it was like 50 people, I was like, it was time to go. I didn't even get to get my outfit. I left out the store. I was walking towards Dillard's to go out the mall. Security approached me and told me, boy, get out my mall. So when he said that,
boy, get out my mall?
Yeah. He told me, boy,
he
get out.
He just approached you?
Yeah. He said, boy, get out my mall. So I was like, I'm gone, man. I'm gone. So as I'm walking out, as I'm walking through Dillard's, my niece, who's pregnant with twins, she's walking another way, and he's telling her to go this way. So her and her boyfriend, they walking that way. He sprayed her with mace.
He just pulled his mace out and just sprayed him?
Yeah.
No warning, nothing?
No. After that, the other guys say, why you sprayed her? He sprayed him. He told him, I got you in your mouth. After that, I got to walking fast. He's coming behind me now. As you can see on all the Instagram videos, he bagged me into the polo section in the corner. You'll see I'm asking him what's wrong, what I did, you know. He came and maced me again. And two of my security, he maced us again. So after that, we walked outside, he come outside. That's when the confrontation took place with my security and him.
Now, what the cops called?
Yeah. And
when did the cops arrive?
They
in
had
the store or outside?
They had a cop in the store to witness the last. If you look at this video, when he sprayed me afterwards, the cop doing this also because obviously he was hit also. So the cop came at the third spray. So after that, a confrontation take place outside. Whatever, we get back on the truck. I get dropped off because I knew that was gonna pull the truck over anyway. So we headed back to the Hard Rock. They get pulled over. They take my guys to jail for assault on a security guard or whatever. Mind you, I have my jury sack with my security, like $1 million worth of jury, like. And after they take them, they take the jury. I get a lawyer from Biloxi to call the lieutenant over the case. He says wasn't no jury in the van. And that he released the van to the owner who we rented it from in Atlanta. So we backtrack, I get my lawyer to call the owner in Atlanta. He say, no, I never picked up my truck. My truck is still in the pound. So they lied about that. Even said they filled out an inventory and nothing was on the truck. Mind you that my people on the ground telling them, you know, we have a jury sack in there. You know, so basically, you know, I was sprayed in front of my kid, man. I just felt like it's brutality, it's theft. You know, I had 7 Rolexes in the bag. I had my Jesus chain, my Bible chain. I had all my jewelry. What you see what I got on is all I got left.
So let's go back to the store. So you're there, you're shopping with your daughter. Lots of people, all of a sudden,
it's Black
crowd,
Beach weekend.
And then it's just folks, they see you, then they're following you, and you're just trying to have a peaceful moment.
Right.
Shopping with your daughter.
Yeah.
And then the security guard just comes out of nowhere, and was it the crowd size? Did your folks call security to say, hey, look, can y'all do something about these people?
No, when they crowded around, I just figured it was time to go anyway, because I knew they weren't gonna let me shop in peace.
So the security guy just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm walking out the mall. The security guy is standing in front of Dillard's.
So he sees all of this. He sees this commotion, if you will.
Right.
People taking pictures and shooting video and stuff along those lines.
Right.
And he just, on his own
He's not
accord,
telling them nothing.
So he ignores the crowd.
Yeah, he ignores the crowd who's taking pictures and things like that. He's not telling them nothing. But when I'm approaching him, he's like, "Boy, get out my mall," you know, and he just start gassing us, man, spraying us.
Now they end up arresting members of your entourage.
Right.
And for what?
Because they had a fight with him outside when he kept spraying.
So he's outside and he's constantly spraying them. They get sick of the spraying and
They defend themselves.
and go at him.
Yeah.
So what is interesting here is that, first of all, what has been the reaction from the mall owners?
Basically, right now we're subpoenaing all the camera footage. The mayor, the people, they don't want to talk about it because they're saying it's a criminal investigation. But everybody we're going through, either they're cutting us off or they're lying.
So I pulled up the Associated Press was reporting that the Biloxi Police Department completely denies there was any jewelry that was on the bus, anything that was taken.
Right. They're completely denying nothing was on the bus. I have photos of the jewelry that I took before the concert, the night before. I have Instagram videos with all the jewelry on, and it was God because, like 10 hours before this, I posted all my watches. I don't know why I posted all my watches. I just said I have a Rolex for every day of the week. And I posted all my watches. And everything's gone.
So you're staying at the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
And you're on the truck, but so you always keep your jewelry with you.
Right.
You don't leave it in the hotel.
Nah.
Live in the hotel. So your guys always have it.
Right.
And so they go on the truck, arrest them. They get pulled and arrest them, and they claim we found no jewelry.
Nothing's on the truck.
And your guys were saying what as they were on the ground?
We have a jewelry sack on that truck.
Saying we have a jewelry sack.
Yeah. And right now all we can do right now is subpoena the body cameras. Because my guys say they were wearing body cameras. So if when they went on that truck, the body cameras will show it.
As if they were on.
Yeah, if they were on. But they're saying it was no jewelry on that truck.
How did it make you feel? You mentioned earlier, here you are just simply trying to shop, and all of a sudden, you're the one who gets attacked by a security guard.
It makes me upset, man. Not only, like, I had a sold-out concert at the Coliseum, I made a lot of money for that city that day, like, and for them to be so, like, you control those people outside with that, like, you don't come spray me. And I just feel like it had a lot to do with racism.
You been maced before?
Yeah, I've been maced before. Yeah, and it's not a good feeling, and it gets worse and worse when you try to put water on it. Like, it's crazy, and I just feel like it had a lot to do with racism. I just feel like if that was a different singer or something like that, you would have bagged that crowd up. You wouldn't have attacked me. You wouldn't have attacked. It's just certain stuff you don't do. And he was just out of line, and it's corruption, man. It's corruption.
So when you hear the police department say, sorry, there was no theft, there was no jewelry, you say, y'all straight line.
Yeah, man. I was so hurt, man. I just really had to sit down and breathe and just try to handle it the legal way. That's where I'm at right now. I'm stuck at a point where I gotta try to handle it the legal way. I got over 30 people in the mall saying, "Man, Boosie, let us testify for you what happened." Like, this is just wrong. You'll even hear in the videos they're saying, "Why are you macing him? What's wrong?" Like, it was crazy, man. I ain't never been through nothing like that.
So right now you have your lawyer. They're trying to get the cameras from the store, from the dealers, cameras from the outside as well.
The body cameras.
And body cameras from the police department.
Right.
Have you heard from the mayor? Have you heard from police chief, DA, anybody?
Nah, I went on the radio in Biloxi and told them what had happened, and they contacted the chief. They said he's not talking about it. He was out of town or whatever, and but he's saying that no one stole anything, you know. So I told the chief, were you there? How can you say no one stole? Were you there? But he's supposed to say what he's supposed to say. I understand that, but you know, they basically they took my things from me. You know, not only did that, that is brutality what you did to me. You chased me, you maced me down, you know. I mean, really, I was trying to get some clothes for my kids, you know. I went to really get some shoes and a hat, but I had my daughter with me, and she wanted some stuff, so I was just going in there and get right out, you know, but he surprised everybody. I never seen nothing like this, you know, like, you know, I knew it when he said boy. Like, I'm not a boy, I'm a corporation. I'm a man. And, you know, when he said boy, you know, I'm from those southern states. When I hear boy, I feel like you're a grandchild of the KKK. That's how I feel.
Take it, Biloxi, Mississippi won't be on your list of places you'll be visiting soon.
Yeah, I'm anti-Biloxi. I would never go back.
Unless they offer an apology and fix this whole situation.
People hold grudges, man. I wouldn't take a chance of getting in no trouble of going back there and somebody who not gonna agree with the apology or not accept the apology do it again to me. But you know, I have nothing against the fans of Biloxi. They love me. I had a sold-out show. I just find a way to greet to them. You know, Mobile right there. I'm thinking about doing a concert next year at the Coliseum and let everybody in free, man. You know, to show them that it has nothing to do with the people in Biloxi. Mm-hmm. It has to do with the security and the police.
Okay. I appreciate you telling your story.
All right.
All right. Thanks a bunch.
All right.
So, folks, 10 minutes after the interview ended, Boosie gets a phone call. Then his folks call us, and it came from the police department. Then this happened. So, Boosie, we just finished our interview.
Right.
You're leaving, and all of a sudden, you get a phone call.
I get a phone call saying the police department has found my jury. This is crazy. Nobody knows where my jury at for 3 days. After the lawyers go down there, we sent lawyers, we talked to see it. All of a sudden, my jury I just told them this morning I was going on TV One, and, you know, now my jury has popped up.
Now, I'm looking at an Associated Press story here. Biloxi Chief John Miller not buying your claims. Quote, I can't make any comments because it's a criminal case, he told the Sun Herald, but nobody has stolen anything.
Right. They said nothing was recovered out the van. They said nothing was in the van, no valuables or nothing. Now, my sack is at the police station with all my jewelry in there. And they're telling me to come get it. I'm not coming get it. I'm sending my attorney. I'm not going to Biloxi. This is just crazy, man. I'm just thankful. I'm gonna thank you for putting me on this platform to speak this, and the radio stations who I talked to this morning to speak this, because obviously somebody got scared, and now all of a sudden it's found. You know, $1 million worth of jewelry is found. I'm just thank God for this.
So when they filed the police report, when your guys were arrested,
yeah,
they didn't put any jewelry on the report.
They didn't put any jewelry on the report. They say when they released it, first they said they released it to the owner, which they lied and said, and I called the owner. The owner said I never picked up the truck. So they say they released it to the pound, and when they did when they released it to the pound, they did an inventory and nothing was on the truck.
But all of a sudden, now
they have
a bag of jewelry has shown up.
Now they have the bag of jewelry and with everything in it.
Would you still want the DA or someone else to do an investigation in the police department about a bag all of a sudden showing up because of, you know, taking up $1 million worth of jewelry? That's a serious felony.
Yeah, it is, and we're sending private investigators down there to get all our witnesses to everybody who had all the officers. We're getting all the private investigators to go down there, build our case. This is a criminal case and a civil case. So this is only the beginning, man.
All right, then. Well, one, I know you're happy to have your jewelry back,
yeah,
but it must be a little rough to have the cops tell you one thing, then all of a sudden, oh, it's found.
Yeah, I'm just happy right now. I'm just happy that I got my stuff back.
All right, man. Good luck with
All
it.
right.
All right, take care.
A peaceful protest turned deadly. 37-year-old black man was shot and killed by Baton Rouge police. His hands are in the air, and you still get shot by the cops.
Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead.
We're not gonna let hate define us.
Race is a big part of this.
If truly all lives matter, then all lives need to matter equally.
What we require is action. What we require is accountability. We understand that black lives do matter, and we will keep focused on this issue.
NewsOne Now, every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.